All right, y'all. This is why they killed Dr. Sebi and praises Dr. Fauci.
Steve, amigo. Are you all right?
He just found the groundbreaking cure.
Steve, this looks promising. Are these using the stem cell samples we got in yesterday?
Cells.
We've heard a different approach from our previous
We got
attempt.
billions of it. Now, he said he took a different approach. He took a different approach from his previous attempts, which means he went off protocol and didn't go by the book. This is why you don't get no cures. This is why they got all them damn buildings down Center City. They want research, but they ain't find a cure for nothing yet.
Some regeneration there. I think we should show it to Dr. Berry.
Now, this is the head doctor, and this is why we don't have free health care. And this is why we need to protest the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration, because they let a lot of stuff go that shouldn't. Like if you know it was in milk, you would be disgusted. And the CDC, Center for Disease Control, which is Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates, because they're all about making money, right? And this is why we don't have free health care, but we're supposed to be the richest country in the world. Check it out.
Use the neural stem cell samples we received from St. Louis?
Yes, sir.
Just the neural.
Get my little drink on this one.
Well, actually, I added embryonic cells as well.
Robert? Let me talk to Steve.
Oh, he like, oh man, this ain't good.
Oh.
You about to check him. Like, nigga, you finding cures? You ain't supposed to do that. Peep game. This is how America really is. This is how they really rule.
Where the fuck did you get embryonic cells?
We received the package from St. Louis that contained both the neural and the embryonic stem cells.
So you just up and decided to research with them without my approval. You like that?
Now, why he's mad at that? Because he would never approve that. Because he know the capabilities.
Yeah. Making money?
He said, do you like your job? Do you like making money? That's what like you about to, threaten my pay. But that's what they do.
I don't know where you're planning to go with this.
Stop wasting my fucking time trying to play savior by creating cures for diseases we have no business treating.
That's important. The hospital protocol is to not cure the patient, but to keep the patient dependent on the prescriptions. Because if they was to cure everything, they wouldn't exist.
I make money to run this place. Pay you a salary by developing cosmetic therapies to sell to the rich people in America who have the money to pay for these treatments.
Yeah, and we can continue to do that.
So when he say, he's responsible for running the place, like you can't run a hospital without patients. And if you're curing the patients, then you won't have as much patients in the hospital, right? Simple mathematics.
We can also develop groundbreaking treatments for lots of diseases. We have the capacity.
You developed a cure for, let's say something small. Chickenpox. Great. No kid in America ever catches the disease again and it becomes obsolete.
Listen.
Guess who needs to buy your medication now? Nobody. And how much do you make when nobody needs your medication?
This is how America really rule.
Not a goddamn cent.
Knowing this, why don't we protest the hospitals where we can protest LGBTQR and everything, whatever the hell else, and foreign, what's they called? The foreign people, the rights, their rights, and feminism and their rights, and all this other crap. and Black Lives Matter and tear up the streets for the guy who died and all that. I mean, no disrespect to him and his family, but making an uproar about that. Why you don't make an uproar about the hospitals purposefully not curing us? That's deep.
There was never going to be a cure for cellulite as long as people enjoy eating. Goddamn Russian scientists are testing on humans and making a killing. It's all I want to do here and make you and I some money.
He said there's never going to be a cure for cellulite as long as people enjoy eating. See, what they don't tell you is a lot of this stuff all comes from the food we eat, and it'll trickle down to them because, which is the FDA and the CDC, because they supposed to, you know, say if this stuff is good for us or not. They gotta pass off on it. You know, they gotta pass them before it gets to us. But you know, they know it's bad. They know what to do. But as long as they work and together, then America can roll. It can keep running.
Focus on the tasks I give you and you keep your job.
Yes, sir.
Give your daughter.
Now it's about to end. I just gotta let y'all hear this part at this part right here. Look, he's stunned, flabbergasted over this shit. He like, how did I do something wrong? I thought I was gonna get promoted.
What did he say?
Nothing. Just wants me to keep making plastic faces for rich people.
Look, Steve, I'm with you. I wish our jobs were more rewarding than they are. But it's a job, man. I'm sorry about Darlene. I pray for your family every night. But it truly is in God's hands, my friend.
It's not in God's hands. It's in your hands, or the scientists. God ain't got nothing to do with this. So that's that Christian shit. Become more spiritual. Religion is made to divide us.
You know, one thing he said that was right. As long as people keep getting rich off medications, then there's no incentive to find a cure. I mean, that's it. Keep the sick medicated, keep the profits rolling in. Something that's got to change, all right? Our healthcare system, they're robbing us blind.
Mm-hmm.
We're just getting played by the system. I mean, the scientists, it's our responsibility to find a fix. Because we don't, then nothing will ever change.
I agree, but there are rules, morals that we have to abide by, and if we don't, then we're no different.
See? So there are rules and morals that we have to abide by. If we don't, then we no different. They don't want you to be different. And what's moral than finding a cure? See that? It's in how ethical is that? How like this is what we dealing with. You know, I gotta stop right there, man. This guy's a nut. You know, it's like and you see him, right? He's like a Chinese Asian American or something. It's like he's just trying to come here and get some paper, and he's gonna abide by the rules. In order for laws and rules to change, they have to be broken. To the next video.